Hey guys, welcome back to opening more Digimon card game booster packs. Last time we found quite a few cool things. We found at least one more, sorry I hit the camera, of the Royal Knights. Oh, we found two more if I remember correctly. We even found Shine Greymon, but he's somewhere in these piles. We also found a very nice Digimon. You can't see her, but she's down there. Anyway, we're gonna continue forward. We even found our favorite boy, Purple Boy. Sadly, his card is horrible, so I probably won't use that specific Dorumon card in a Dorumon deck, but you know, it still might prove useful in other ways. Anyway, it's time to rip. I don't even know if people actually laugh when I do that. When I make stupid noises as I rip cards open. I laugh at it. Therefore, I think it's funny. Either way, we're starting off pretty damn strong with Dorugoramon. Nice to see the Purple Boy representation has been growing. Always gotta love the Purple Boy. Always gotta love the Purple Boy. Oh, the glitches are coming. They're coming pretty soon right now. Anyway, we've got Dorugamon, a black champion with 5,000 DP. It has no effect again, though the art is so good that I'm fine with that because I can see the art better. What's that in the background? Huh. I can't... I know there's a Kawagamon right there. Can't tell what's over on the other side. Maybe Allosaurusmon, but it doesn't look like it. Either way, it does have an inheritable, whereas while this Digimon has X antibody in its traits, it gets plus 1,000 AP. Same effect as Dorumon. Sadly, that's not a very good effect, though its art is really good, so I will let it pass. Next up, we've got Proto Gizmon, another piece of the weird Gizmon set. Let's see. So it is a rookie-level purple Digimon, or not really a Digimon, with 3,000 DP. And it reads, when you would play this card, by deleting one of your level 2 Digimon in the breeding area, reduce the play cost by 2. I don't know what its, like, in training would be, but I guess this makes it so that you can only spawn about one of these for a cheaper amount until you wait till the next turn so you can, put out more in trainings. You could technically just, use any in training and just get them killed, though I bet there's probably one that, like, is meant to be used with the Proto Gizmon deck. Either way. Also reads, on play, draw 1, then trash 1 from your hand. All turns, this thing can evolve. On deletion, by returning 2 cards with Gizmon in their name from your trash to the bottom of your deck in any order, you may play 1 Gizmon AT from your trash without paying the cost. So, if you pretty much take two of these that are dead, or even like this and a different Gizmon, you could pretty much put its ultimate already out on the field. Or is that... because... okay, that's for its champion. This is its ultimate. We have not seen its champion yet. I guess the champion is AT. Well, its ultimate is XT. Interesting. The art is just literally another screenshot from the anime, so not very amazing art. We've got another Lalamon, and as always, like I always have to repeat for this, if you see me running over cards and not talking about them all that much in depth, but you wanted me to do that, go look back at the earlier episodes, because I probably did that, so... either way, Lalamon. Hookmon, or Fuckmon, if you want to say it. This is actually some really cool art. I like it, because it's got Hackmon in front, and it's got, like, Sistermon CL all the way in the back, maybe. I really like this art. For some reason, it reminds me a lot of Persona Q2, and I don't know why. I don't know. Weird. Anyway, it is a red rookie. It says Hookmon. It's supposed to be Hackmon, but I don't know why it doesn't like... I don't know why the English translations don't like Hackmon, but whatever. It's got 2,000 DP, and its ability reads, your turn, when you would play a Digimon with Sistermon in its name, this Digimon may Digivolve into Bao Hookmon in the hand without paying the cost. So, to play a Digimon that is actually going to be very helpful to you, Sistermon, you can literally just Digivolve for it, which is super nice. This inheritable reads, your turn, once per turn, when you would play a Digimon with Sistermon in its name, gain 1 memory. I like the active effect better than the inheritable, though this is just a pretty good card in general. I really do need to make like a Jesmon deck. Hopefully we can get some good Jesmon cards in here. Now we've got, well, White Knight Chessmon, but it's pretty much just Knight Chessmon. It's called the same thing as the first card. Pretty much the same thing. Different art, though. Anyway, I think this is just the exact same card. No, it's got some stuff. So, it's a black and yellow Digimon with 4,000 DP, and its ability reads Digivolve 2 from a level 3 Chessmon. On deletion, if it's your turn, so it has to be your turn, you may play one level 4 or lower Digimon card with Chessmon in its name from your hand without paying the cost. So if it dies, it can also play another Knight Chessmon, which is actually pretty good. Then its inheritable reads Reboot. Reboot's pretty good. And that's better than the other one because it doesn't even have an inheritable, which kind of sucks, but you know, it works on its own. Let's see. Oh, we've got Bao Huckmon. This one's interesting because it's actually using Hackmon's original coat, which doesn't show up that much. You don't really see Jessmon, Savior Huckmon, or Bao Huckmon actually putting on the hood from that coat, though it's pretty cool to see it actually get put on here. Anyway, he is a red champion with 5,000 DP, and his ability reads, your turn, when you would play a Digimon with Sistermon in its name, this Digimon may Digivolve into Savior Huckmon in hand for the Digivolution cost, and you can reduce it by 2. As I already said, that's a pretty good effect. Then its inheritable reads, when you would play a Digimon with Sistermon in its name, gain 1 memory. So, your turn once per turn. Like I said, the main effect is much better than the inheritable. This is, though I do like the art just because I like seeing Bao Huckmon in the hoodie. I just like hoodies, dude. What can I say? Anyway, we've got Tesla Jellymon. Pretty nice art. You can even see, oh, I know what this is from. You can see Gamamon and Angoramon show up in the background, but I think this is a reference to the episode where Tesla Jellymon has to fight in the fighting game. I remember that episode. That's a pretty good episode. Anyway, it is a champion with a blue champion with 5,000 DP, and has the ability, when attacking, draw 1. That's pretty good. It's not even a once per turn, so if you get this thing to attack multiple times, you can just keep drawing. So that's pretty good. Probably should have slapped a once per turn on this, though then again, being able to unsuspend this Digimon is going to be pretty hard. This inheritable reads, when attacking, trash the bottom Digivolution card of one of your opponent's Digimon. I think that's the same ability that Jellymon has. You can stack those abilities because they're not once per turn. So you can pretty much erase somebody's Digivolutions entirely, which could actually be really good. I'm going to say that's a good one. All right, we've got Pinamon. I'm going to guess that's part of the Biomon line as well. I really like the art of the fresh Digimon, messing around with the entraining Digimon's head. Being a dickhead on top of it, while Pinamon is just I just don't care anymore. Anyway, it is a red in training with the inheritable, on deletion, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 2,000 DP or less. So, still all about that, deletion thing. Though red is not, I don't remember them being very deletion heavy. They're more or less trying to make you stronger. So, kind of weird, though not a bad card. Alright, oh, I hit the boom mic. Anyway, we've got Giromon. He's definitely up there with Tekmon or Tekemon, and being weird balls with stuff connected to them. Which I guess you could call your dick, but still. Anyway, Giromon is an ultimate level black Digimon with 8,000 DP, and the ability Blocker. Its inheritable reads, opponent's turn once per turn. When one of your Digimon becomes suspended, trash the top card of your opponent's security stack. I mean, trashing the top card, always good. And you're going to be suspending because you're going to be attacking. So you're pretty much going to be trashing 2 security cards, from the attack and then from the other thing. So, but it's during, but they have to be suspended during the other turn, so that makes it less useful. If you're fighting against a green deck, you're going to be suspended a lot, but it just really depends on what's going on. So maybe not as useful as I thought it was. Anyway, art is just kind of boring. Anyway, it's Savior Huckmon again. Oh, so now we've got both halves of Belphemon. We've got Belphemon Sleep Mode, who I guess is supposed to go on top of regular Belphemon, which is weird. Anyway, it Digivolves 1 from Rage Mode. I don't know why you'd turn into this, but maybe its ability is pretty good. Anyway, it is a purple Mega level with 11,000 DP, and it reads as its ability, Digivolve 1 from Belphemon Rage Mode. I guess just to get a card, I guess. On play or when Digivolving, by placing one Belphemon Rage Mode from your trash as this Digimon's top Digivolution card. Until the end of your opponent's turn, this Digimon can't attack and isn't affected by your opponent's effects. But it doesn't go ahead and trash itself after it's existed by that effect. So that just means it's going to be coming next turn to destroy you. That's pretty good. Then opponent's turn, once per turn. When an opponent's Digimon attacks, by trashing 2 cards in your hand and the attack. So if you have a ton of cards in your hand, and you are going to want to be sending things to the trash anyway, you can just stop attacks. Of course, it's once per turn, but you're still just trashing 2 cards, which is good for you. So, pretty good card. I like how it's just kind of sleeping, but the art is kind of not as cool as that alternative art we saw. Anyway, next up, we've got Marcus Damon. It's kind of weird because he's off-center because they're trying to show off his fist, though his fist isn't, like, close enough to him to actually be seen. So you just see, like, the Digisoul particles, or the DNA charge if you're, English like me. Anyway, Marcus is a red and yellow tamer with 5 cost, and his ability reads, start of your turn, if you have 2 or fewer memory, set it to 3. On play, you may suspend this tamer, which would activate a bunch of Geogreymmon's effects. All turns, when this tamer becomes suspended, one of your opponent's Digimon gets negative 3000 DP for the turn. Then if you have a Digimon with Agumon or Greymon in its name, gain 1 memory. So you're going to be lowering DP effects, but I think the point is you can, take this guy up to the battle area because he is actually able to punch things because of Shine Greymon. So, yeah, he's more of like an extra Digimon, even though he probably shouldn't be. Though that's funny that he even can be. So either way, let's open up the next pack. Oh, no. Oh, no. Ah! Rip these things open. I'd send you my trash, but, it has to go in my trash can, so I just eat shit out of the trash can. That sounds fucking disgusting. Okay, so first up, we've got Proto Gizmon. Oh, shit, something's big back there. I need to hide it. All right. Then we've got Hackmon again. Next up, we've got Saojinmon. I don't think that's his exact name. I think he had a different name, but this is the ultimate level 4 Kamemon, and is my favorite part of the line, just because he's got this really cool axe scythe kind of thing that has like a fucking like a revolver barrel stuck to it where you can fire shit out of it. It's really cool. Anyway, I'm probably not gonna be able to say his name correctly. Saojinmon is a blue ultimate level with 7000 DP. His ability reads Blocker, and opponent's turn. When an opponent's Digimon attacks, you may play 1 level 4 or lower Digimon card from this Digimon's Digivolution cards without paying the cost. Has no inheritable, though. That's kind of sad, though. I guess if its ability is to take out anything that's below it and then use it as a blocker, that might be the reason why there's no inheritable abilities in the line, but just having it, like, even a basic inheritable can be useful, so I like the art, though. Not a very useful card. Alright, we've got Loader Leomon. I have other Loader Leomon cards, though this one, it doesn't look like any of the other ones I have. I think it's because it's drawn by Koki, and this drawing is very off-model for what Loader Leomon usually looks like. It's very off-model, but, we can work with it. Anyway, he is a ultimate level yellow Digimon 7000 DP with the ability Barrier. This is new. When this Digimon would be deleted in battle, by trashing the top card of your security stack, prevent that deletion. Why would you want that, though? Like, you're literally just hurting yourself to save this thing that's not even useful. I guess it gives Barrier to its Mega level, but I'm going to have to see what its Mega level even is to see if this thing's even worth anything. Maybe it's going to be for Bancho Leomon, which would be really cool if we could get a Bancho Leomon in this pack, but it's like, I don't know what it's going towards. It seems like it's just trying to keep itself alive, and whatever it's keeping alive may not be that great. Anyway, Astamon. We've got Platinum Sukamon. It's been a while since we've seen you. Another Sunflowmon. Sunflowmon! We got Dorimon. The purple boy continues. If we get an Alphamon in this booster box, I'm gonna be hype. I don't know if he's a secret rare, but, we need to have him anyway. Anyway, we got Dorimon, who is the in-training level of Dorumon. His inheritable reads, when attacking, if this Digimon has 4 or more Digivolution cards, draw 1. Now, that is an actual good inheritable. The other Dorimon cards also have really good inheritables, though I think I might actually add this to my Dorumon deck, just because you're going to be wanting to add things to your Digivolution cards anyway. Just for having a lot of them, you can be drawing, which is nice. And when you're attacking, and it's not a once per turn, so that means you can keep doing this over and over again if you can unsuspend Alphamon. So this is a pretty damn good in training, I'd say. We need more of him. We need more of him. We've got Budmon, who is the entraining level of Lalamon and other plant-type Digimon. It is a green entraining with the inheritable, your turn. While your opponent has a suspended Digimon, this Digimon gets plus 1,000 DP. Kind of goes against its whole Lalamon trying to, like, lower Digivolution cost, but I guess it can be useful. It's just not all that great. Though I do like the art of it hiding with Bodemon under some leaves. That's kind of cute. Either way, next up, we've got King Edamon. Everybody's favorite, the Edamon line. What is it? For some reason, I like that blue ball it's holding. I think that for some reason I thought that was like Rasengan. He's gonna hit us with the Rasengan and a golden banana. So he's like Donkey Kong and Naruto put together, but he's also like a king. Kind of confusing. Either way, he is a black and yellow mega level Digimon with 12,000 DP. And his ability is Digivolve 4 from a level 5 with Edamon or Sukamon in its name. All turns, once per turn, when another Digimon with Edamon or Sukamon in its name gets deleted, so by those like effects to try and keep it alive that inheritables give it, one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 3,000 DP and gains -1 security attack until the end of your opponent's turn. Opponent's turn, all your Digimon with Edamon or Sukamon in their names gain blocker and can't be returned to hands or decks. Huh. Wonder what that could mean. Don't return them to hands or decks. So if the like Sukamon's abilities tell them to give Sukamon back to your hand to defend itself, it can't come back to your hand. Therefore, it just sticks to the field and nothing happens. I'd have to see how that ability works out, though it is a pretty cool card. Anyway, next up, we've got Keenan Crier. Is this the same card as last time? Doesn't look like it is. Keenan Crier is a purple tamer with 3,000 DP. Yes, with 3 play cost. And its ability reads, on play, your opponent may trash 1 tamer card or option card in their hand. If they don't, gain 1 memory and draw 1. I mean, they're not going to be wanting to trash things unless they're a purple deck. So it's like, unless you're helping them, this is still a pretty good card. Then, opponent's turn, when an effect plays a Digimon, by suspending this tamer, gain 1. I think just the on play is good, though just to draw 1 and gain 1 memory if they just choose not to throw something away, kind of lackluster. But security is just playing without cost. Now we've got regular. So now we've got both the alternative art and the regular art, though I wanted, different Digimon other than just getting one that doesn't have alternative art. Either way, it's the same card as Belphemon Rage Mode. Though this art is also really cool. It's like jumping up and attacking something, I think. Pretty cool art, though I wish I got something different. You can't always get what you want because I won't let you. Anyway. Next pack. Things are starting to go a bit quicker since we've started, pretty much blasting through with Sonic speed. Let's see. Go ahead and put this up here. Here we've got... Oh, I don't want to see what's back there. Calm down. Anyway, we've got Chumon. Pretty interesting. It's holding, like, bread with a fuse in it, and then it's just got, like, a bunch of pictures of Sukamon and Chumon hanging out. So that's kind of cute. Though Chumon's always a disgusting little bastard, so don't really care about him. Anyway, he is a rookie-level black Digimon with 1,000 DP. And his ability reads, on play, by trashing 1 card with Sukamon or Edamon in its name in your hand, return 1 card with Sukamon in its name from your trash to the hand. I guess by that, you could technically cycle Sukamons if you played multiple Chumons, though I don't know if that would help you. This inheritable reads, on deletion, if this Digimon has Sukamon or Edamon in its name, you may play 1 Chumon from your trash suspended without paying the cost. So even if this thing dies, you can bring back other Chumons. So I guess it lets you have a jump start on your next, stack, though still kind of lackluster. We got ourselves another Falcomon. Ooh, we're getting all the purple boys. The purple boys be here, but instead he's a red boy right now. Anyway, we've got Doru Greymon, who has a much bigger effect, it looks like. I like how he's just kind of, walking through the canyon. Kind of reminds me of the canyon from Digital Monsters X Evolution movie. Not the best movie, but, it is a movie. Anyway, it is a black ultimate level Digimon with 8,000 DP. It's not actually supposed to be called Greymon in its line, so it doesn't get counted for cards that ask for Greymon. Then, when Digivolving, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Place 1 card with X antibody traits among them as this Digimon's Digivolution card. If a card was placed by this effect, this Digimon's DP can't be reduced until the end of your opponent's turn. Trash the rest. So this might work in like a purple-black deck, so like a Dex Dorogoramon deck, just because, trashing things would be helpful to the purple side. But yeah, placing more cards underneath it as like, Digivolution card fodder, that's pretty good, because it kind of adds up to the Dorimon's effect. Then inheritably, end of your turn, once per turn, you may place 1 Digimon card with X antibody trait from your hand as this Digimon's bottom Digivolution card. So you're pretty much just trying to stack the bottom of your stack, like, all the way, which is pretty nice. This is a pretty good card. All right, next up, we've got Simba and Goromon. Interesting art right here. If this is a reference to another episode of Digimon Ghost Game, I don't remember which one. I'm going to sneeze, I think. I might. You'll see. Anyway, it is a green champion level Digimon with 5,000 DP. Its ability is jamming and then inheritable. All turns while your opponent has no unsuspended Digimon, this Digimon gains plus 1,000 DP. The jamming is good, though inheritable is not all that useful either, so it's an okay card. It's an okay card. Anyway, we got another Rise Greymon. Got another purple boy. Oh, we got Crowmon. Or Yatagarasumon. This is the 2008 version, not the original Yatagarasumon. Anyway, it is a it is a purple ultimate level Digimon with 7,000 DP. Its ability reads, when attacking, if you have a tamer, this Digimon may digivolve into Ravemon in your trash for the Digivolution cards. So that's pretty good. You can just, because you're going to be trashing cards anyway, you'll be able to access your trash to get your Mega. So that's pretty good. That's inheritable reads, on deletion, if deleted outside of battle, you may play 1 level 4 or lower purple Digimon card from your trash without paying the cost. That's pretty good too. Just, setting yourself up with another rookie or champion level Digimon. Pretty good art too, though I don't know what's actually going on. I think it's like lowering it down and attacking us with like a whirlwind. That's kind of dangerous, man. It's kind of dangerous. Oh, this is interesting. This is our first white Digimon of the pack. Am I going to sneeze or am I not? Come on, body. Tell me if I'm going to sneeze or not. I'd like to be informed. Anyway, we've got Omegamon. Not Omegamon, it's Omegamon. It's kind of a fake version of Omnimon, but it's like it created itself to look like Omnimon. That's one of the weird jokes about it. Though it doesn't really get, referenced enough in the actual games. Anyway, Omegamon, or fake Omegamon, like it's supposed to be fake, is a white champion level Digimon with 4,000 DP. And its ability reads, on play, draw 1, which is okay. Then on deletion, place 1 Digimon card with Royal Knight's traits from your hand as the bomb Digivolution card of one of your King Drazel 76 in the breeding area. King Drazel, otherwise known as Yggdrasil, isn't in training level Digimon? That is weird. I really want to find that card to see what that effect is, though. Not a bad effect. I just need to figure out what Yggdrasil even does. So I guess we'll have to move on. Oh, shit. We got Spencer Damon. We've got... Oh, God, my back. We've got Marcus's dad, who became King Drazel for like 5 seconds, is also the partner of Boncho Leomon. Anyway, he is a yellow tamer with 3 costs, and his ability reads, all turns, once per turn, when one of your yellow Digimon becomes suspended, one of your opponent's Digimon gets negative 1,000 DP until the end of your opponent's turn. End of your turn, once per turn, if there are 6 or fewer cards in both security stacks until the end of your opponent's turn, this tamer is also treated as a 3,000 DP Digimon, can't digivolve, and gains blocker. So this thing kind of turns itself into a Digimon, kind of like Marcus does, though it follows that kind of weird security stack thing that Samson's doing. I guess because they work together in the series, they, their effects would be shared. It's pretty cool that he even gets a card, because he's barely a tamer. Let's see, next up we've got Walt's End. It's got Craniumon spinning around its spear, which is said to be, really strong. So, pretty cool that, it gets an attack all its own. But either way, Walt's End is a black option card that costs 6, and its ability is main until the end of your opponent's turn. One of your Digimon gains opponent's turn. When this Digimon becomes suspended, delete all your opponent's Digimon with a play cost less than or equal to this Digimon's. Okay. So if that card becomes suspended, which you're going to have to find a way to suspend them, you would be able to delete all of the other Digimon that have a play cost equal or less than them. But you have to find a way to, like, make that one Digimon actually, get suspended. And then opponent's turn, this Digimon isn't affected by your opponent's option cards. So how would you even force them to suspend it? Because if you're attacking from last turn, you're going to be suspended into that. I don't know. Maybe if you used it as a block? Like if you had a blocker that had reboot from the last turn, you could like suspend it to block. And when it suspends itself because it's blocking, you can then activate those effects. I guess that could work, though it's kind of complicated. All right, next up, we've got Mirage Galgamon. Oh, you can even see there's Shine Greymon in the background over there, and a Gizamon. But yeah, we're getting pretty much all of the main characters' megas. Don't know if we'll get their burst modes, though it would be cool to get some burst modes in this. But yeah, we've got Mirage Galgamon, who is a blue mega level Digimon with 12,000 DP, and its abilities are Evade, then when Digivolving, return one of your opponent's Tamer cards to their hand. So that's pretty good. You can bounce a Tamer. But then again, a lot of Tamers are like relying on their on-play effects, so that might not be all that great. Then all turns, once per turn, when an effect adds cards to your opponent's hand, you may play one Thomas Nornstein. Wait, what? Norstein from your hand without paying the cost. So, you have to make your opponent draw to be able to play Thomas. I guess it depends on what Thomas's effect is, but kind of underwhelming effects, though its art is pretty cool. Seeing it watch over the destroyed Digimon. Anyway. Rosemon. You see, now we've got what we've always wanted. We've got Rosemon here, who is also the art is really good. But then again, with all these booby Digimon, there's always some really good art with them. Anyway, it is a green Mega Level Digimon with 11,000 DP, and its ability reads, when Digivolving, by suspending one of your opponent's Digimon or Tamers, unsuspend this Digimon. So you can have this thing attack twice, pretty much, if Digivolving. Then all turns, once per turn, when an opponent's Digimon or Tamer becomes suspended, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon or Tamers. So you can pretty much make it so that they have to give up another Digimon to, like, actually attack, or you can just kind of, like, if they suspend it to block something, you can make another one get suspended and then attack into that, which would be interesting. I think mostly I just like the art for this card because, I am very biased, but, the ability ain't bad. Very nice card close up, though. A lot of these cards I'm seeing through the webcam's eyes, so I'm not actually seeing them through my own eyes. So it's interesting to see them through that and then look at them afterwards and be like, oh, they're so much more colorful than I think. Anyway, go ahead and place this down. First card is Gizumon AT, who is the champion level version of Gizumon. Anyway, he is a champion level purple Digimon with 6,000 DP. And then his ability reads, when you would play this card by deleting one of your level 3 Digimon, reduce the cost by 4. Kind of like it kind of is like Digivolving, but instead of being placed underneath it, they just delete that Digimon. Then on play, draw 2, can't Digivolve. On deletion, by returning 2 cards with Gizumon in their name from the trash to the bottom of the deck in any order, you may play one of their ultimate level from the trash without paying cost. Not a bad card, though sadly its art is still just from the anime. Nothing special, but I'd love to see what their mega is, unless their mega is just supposed to be Belphemon, which could be possible. Anyway, we got Repamon, who is the rookie level of Kudamon. I've always kind of liked him because he was in like World Dawn, though I was always wondering like why does he look like that? I like how in Ghost Game like his sword and him are different people, and he was fighting his tail. I like that. Anyway, Repamon is a yellow champion Digimon, 4,000 DP. And its ability reads, when attacking, By trashing the top Digivolution, by trashing the top card of your security stack, one of your opponent's Digimon gains -2 security attack until the end of your opponent's turn. So it's kind of like giving up one of your cards to make sure you don't lose 2. So that may be good to use against like a Mega that's willing to attack soon. So I don't know. Could be useful. Sorry, I hit the mic's thing. Anyway, the inheritable reads, when attacking once per turn, if there are 6 or fewer cards in both players' security stacks, one of your opponent's Digimon gets -2000 DP for the turn. Not a bad card, though I like the art, just because I haven't seen a Repamon card yet. Anyway, there's another Tesla Jellymon. Another Mike-mon. It's Mike. It's Michael Mon. It's Michael Afton, if that's topical. Doro Greymon. Crowmon. Liamon. I'm going to guess that is for Boncho Leomon. We've got Salamon, a green Salamon, which is kind of uncommon. Like how it's... Which Salamon is it? Or is it Salamon's? Yeah, I like how it's just like 3 Salamons like hanging out, being sleepy on top of rocks. It's kind of funny. Anyway, Salamon is a rookie green Digimon with 1000 DP. And its ability reads, on play, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Add 1 card with Beast, Animal, or Sovereign among them, other than Sea Animal in one of its traits, and 1 card with Royal Knights in its traits among them to your hand. Place the rest at the bottom of the deck in any order. I mean, that's pretty good just to get to other Royal Knights. I wonder if it's meant for, like, Duftmon. I don't know. This inheritable reads, when this Digimon has Beast, Animal, or Sovereign other than Sea Animal, it's in its traits or the Royal Knight's traits, it gets plus 2000 DP. I mean, I really like the art of seeing all these sleepy Salamons sitting around, but, you know, the effects, I still don't know the point of yet. I wonder if it has something to do with Mike-mon, but I don't know. We'll have to see. Anyway, let's keep a move on. We've got another Tethysmon. Big Boobies should be the name of this episode. Not that. That is illegal, you know. Christy Damon. We've got Full Moon Meteor Impact, which shows Mirage Galgamon Burst Mode attacking with his Full Crescent Crusher, or whatever it's called. It's a big old mace. It is a blue option card with 8 costs. And its ability reads main, one of your opponent's Digimon, return one of your opponent's Digimon to the hand, then gain 1 memory for every 4 cards in your opponent's hand. So you're kind of banking on your opponent having a lot of cards in their hand. Then security is return one of your opponent's Digimon to the hand. Pretty much the same thing, and this can be very useful by returning a Mega back to the hand and trashing the rest of their Digivolution cards, which would, you know, be pretty useful because you're getting a Mega off the field, so... And it doesn't ask for a certain level, so it can target pretty much anything. That's a pretty good card. Finally, we've got another Belphemon Sleep Mode. Interesting. Anyway, we are going to end the episode here. So, next time, on opening more Digimon booster packs, hopefully we can see some more cool stuff. I'd love to see at least one of the burst modes. That'd be cool. And before I end this episode, I want to thank all of my YouTube members, including the Disciples of Epsilon, Trey Lafari, Gray, Phoenix, Shell Bagan and Hummus, Darcy Lanfranco, Freddy, and Yuki. Without you all, this channel would not stay afloat. So thank you for all your support. And I'll see you guys next time on The Backlog.